Hi folks. So what the context graphs are shown to us, or at least what I want to say, it's not about the context graph. You could read the series of my articles about it. Uh, it's about the hype around the context graphs. And what it showed that people have no expertise and no wish to have the expertise in the field. And it's a huge problem because I have the separate article about the barefoot data scientists and the barefoot experts. And, more than 2 years ago, I was green in the field of the knowledge graphs. I didn't know anything about the knowledge graphs, and I will be honest with you, I was not about the machine learning or how the LAMPS works. I was the guy with the cryptography, self-sovereign identity, and protocol background, but with the wide architecture expertise. And I started my journey, I built the expertise, and right now I really could say that I know something about the knowledge representation, about how to build the agents and all other stuff. So I believe that we could acquire the knowledge and learn the skills. But what I observe more and more that instead of getting the knowledge, people try to reinvent something without even try to rely on the corpus of the knowledge that was built over the decade for them. And the contest graph is a good example. They grab graphs because it's super hype right now in AI. They grab context because right now everything about the context engineering. They have zero to nothing explanation why it's matter and how it works and how actually to force the agent to use this decision traces and contexts, and that's it. So it's nice enterprise article that you could show to your investors without zero to nothing implementation, and everybody tries to pretend that it's a new thing and for sure you could use their product to build the context graphs. But we ignore the fundamental engineering thinking, the corpus of knowledge of causality, causality inference, causality graphs, understanding of the temporal and temporal causality things. We just pretend that they do not exist because we simply don't know that they exist. And instead of inventing yet another hype term without a zero to nothing explanation, we need to get back to engineering to see how the mathematics could solve the real problems and finding the experts or building the expertise inside organization. Even if you don't have the ontologies, knowledge engineers and graph engineers in your company, you definitely need to find one. If you want to work with agents, you need to understand how agents communicate, how the multi-agent system work, what are the actor theory, what are the promise theory, how to make the things happen, and to just apply the good old engineering to your practices. And also, it will be not the big secret that the 80% of AI strategy it's a data strategy and data management and knowledge management and knowledge engineering. So, for example, you could take a look to the Jessica blogs about the knowledge management and all of thing. And you could pretend that you understand the hype. You could make money on riding the hype wave, but you could destroy your organization with the hype and lack of people that understand the real meaning of the things. So it's mean that without the expertise, you will have yet another context graph expert that will try to apply the React to make the context engineering for the LLM. And yeah, it's completely bullshit. And it's what's happening right now that we have a lot of people that get the tools that democratize the access to the AI tasks and that they start building really unreliable and dangerous things like the categorizers on top of the LLMs or all other things that usually we have quite good machine learning models that train to do it in the right way. And if you have a hammer, everything is a nail. And if you don't understand how to use the hammer, you could just broke the magic ball. And it was the main message to you today. And see you next time. Choose.